Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. My name is Greg. This is Technically Speaking. If this is your first time here, please do us a favor, hit the subscribe button down below. Don't forget to check that little bell icon or you won't miss another upload. If this is a return visit, thank you for coming back. Thank you for checking out the video. We love to have you. Welcome back, friend. Come on in. The water's fine. Yeah, anyway. But that's not why you're here. You are here because I posted a headphone review. Usually this stuff is handled by Scott, but during the last Amazon Prime day, however long ago that was, a week or so ago, I was able to pick up a fantastic deal on the Sony WH-CH700N Bluetooth wireless headphones. Man, I wish they would come up with a better name for that. Much like Scott, I'm going to compare across kind of the same categories that he uses when he's talking about wireless headphones as well. We're gonna look at price, we're gonna look at comfort and design, sound quality, Bluetooth latency, feature sets. What else am I missing here? Battery life, very important. Right, so price. Here's gonna be the one caveat to this entire video. I picked these headphones up during Prime Day for $99. Normally though, they're about $199. At $99, you can stop watching the video now. Actually, don't do that. Just keep watching, but you get what I'm saying. For $99, it's a slam dunk. There's no question. Buy these headphones. It's a clear winner. Like, they are that good. Design-wise, there's kind of two styles available for these particular headphones. There's a matte black plastic and a kind of blue, almost like speckled white type of plastic. They're both like all plastic construction, featuring a kind of metal reinforced headband with cushioning at the top. This is an over-the-ear, not on-ear, over-the-ear style cans or headphones, which I absolutely love. There is a nicely cushioned headrest, and the entire ear cup assembly is also the kind of the swivel and rotate variety, which is nice for laying them down. You don't have to worry about them, getting, bent or horked and twisted in some weird way. Yeah, I said horked. I did. I said that. I'm proud of that one too. The ear cups themselves are actually also very nicely cushioned. They have a great seal, at least around my big dumb ears. Scott tried them on. He said he liked them too. The comfort thing, the problem you have with that is it's super subjective. So, comfortable for me may not be comfortable for you. However, with at least the over-the-ear style like these are, odds are it's going to be comfortable for a variety of people, unless you just have enormous ears. But I found that I had plenty of ear space inside of there, and so did Scott. Feature-wise, again, these are Bluetooth headphones, but you can use them in either wired or wireless mode. So it does come with 3.5mm stereo cable you can plug right into the bottom of the headphones, plug into your favorite device, unless you have an iPhone that doesn't have a headphone jack. It's also micro USB charged and does feature noise canceling, which I love a surprising amount. The ear cups themselves feature all the controls you could possibly want. On the left ear cup is the power and noise canceling buttons. On the right ear cup is your volume and playback controls, which include a clever little lever mechanism for track skipping, and play and pause and like answering phone calls and stuff like that. And for them being Bluetooth headphones, there's really no latency that I was able to detect. I'm particularly sensitive to that. I notice it drives me insane. I can't unsee it afterwards. And I didn't really notice it with this. So the Bluetooth latency is spot on with these, which frankly would be a deal breaker for me. The battery life on these is incredible, actually. It's one of the best batteries that I have seen on any of the wireless headphones that I've had in the past. Granted, most of the ones that I've had in the past are all the in-ear variety, so naturally a much smaller battery. This headphone has 35 hours worth of active use battery life. I have even using them all day, 2 days in a row, even with the noise canceling on, I've yet to be able to kill the battery on this thing. Even just giving a cursory charge, you can get about 60 minutes worth of use out of a 10-minute charge time. So even if you just casually charge these things in to kind of keep the charge topped off, you should pretty much never run out of battery in these things. All of that's great, but the real question is, how do they sound? So, okay, standard disclaimer applies here. Sound quality is incredibly subjective. We get a bunch of comments on all of our videos, people asking us why we didn't play clips of what the headphones sound like, or why we didn't listen to this particular type of music or what have you. Sound quality is subjective, so keep that in mind. All of this applies to me and me only. you know, your mileage might vary. With them being about 50% off, I thought that, you know, maybe they just weren't that good. Maybe there were some issues with them. The sound quality is fantastic on these. In each ear, there's a 40mm driver, which really helps overall with sound. That's a pretty massive driver for headphones. But overall, the sound quality is great. There's good separation between the highs, the mids, and the lows. You can very clearly hear the highs from the mids and the lows. There's also like plenty of space on the sound stage in audio files. You know what I'm talking about. Like it feels like a very rich environment as you're listening to a variety of things. Again, I watched movies, I listened to music, I did YouTube, podcasts, all kinds of things. The lows are actually surprisingly low without being super distorted or clipping or anything like that. And volume-wise, they get painfully loud. They get loud to the point where if you turn it all the way up, you can actually feel the headphones shaking on your ear. That's like deep into hearing loss territory. But if you should need them, or if you just can't hear anything, you can turn them off that loud. I also did a handful of phone calls with these things just to make sure that that would work as well. I did both voice and video calling. Again, no latency on the video calling, which was going to be a huge pet peeve of mine. And the audio sounded fantastic. Not only could I hear extremely well, especially since you get that stereo playback right next to your ears, but on the other end, they said I sounded fantastic. It was nice and clear. There was no real clipping, no signal loss. I was able to set my phone down and walk pretty much all the way across my house. At one point in time, I was on a conference call and my laptop was downstairs, and yes, I had these hooked up to the laptop as well. But I was able to go from my basement all the way upstairs and across my house and stay on the conference call the entire time, and no one was the wiser. So overall, would I recommend them? Yeah, I think so. There are some cons. The current price, $199, it's not a bad price, but I would wait if you ever see these things on sale. Like if you're in the market for better headphones and you see them for $150 or $100, no question, pick them up immediately. Kind of another, I guess it's kind of a con. It doesn't come with a protective case or anything like that. And one of the other problems, just weird kind of usability problem that I have, is the playback controls on the right ear cup. When you push up, a lot of times I would push up and let go and it would play and then pause immediately. On the positive side, they are noise canceling and the noise canceling is fantastic. The battery life is incredible, 35 hours. And I've yet to really need to charge these. And the sound quality is incredible. So overall, man, double thumbs up. I love these things. So there you have it. That's the Sony WH-CH700N wireless Bluetooth headphones. An absolute thumbs up in my opinion. They're a fantastic deal, especially if you can get them for less than the $199 they're listed on Amazon right now. You can check the links in the description below. So that's gonna do it for me for this week. Thank you all so much for stopping by to check out this video. If you have any comments, questions, anything like that, or if you have suggestions for other stuff that you want us to check out, leave us a comment down below. We'll be sure to check it out, and I'll see you all next time.